But sometimes the greatest gift a mother can give her adult child is not protection. No, it's trust. That's right. The greatest gift a parent, a mom can give their child, not protection, it's trust.
There is no one in sports right now who is more moronic than Jayden Daniels.
Jayden Daniels' attorney has informed LSU that it can no longer use his name, image, and likeness in a cease and desist letter. The issue stems from LSU allowing cornerback DJ Pickett to wear the number 5, the same jersey number Jayden Daniels wore when he won the Heisman Trophy at LSU.
What has Mom meant for you, for your career? Because I know she's there, she's supporting you. She's here at training camp in the Daniels t-shirt. How much has she provided the support to help you do what you've done so far?
She does all right. No, I'm playing. I mean, it's my mom. She's a mom first. She's always gonna be there to uplift me. But if I'm doing wrong, she's gonna let me know. So even though I'm 24 years old, I'm still a grown man. But I still gotta listen to my mom at some point.
I feel bad for Jayden because I think this is hurting his name and his legacy potentially at LSU. His relationship with the school that he had this success with, and he had the Heisman Trophy. The reason I feel bad for him is because I'm sure he loves his mom, right?
Jayden and his family had every reason to believe the number would remain meaningful part of LSU's legacy and would be honored and protected in recognition of his extraordinary contributions to the university.
I need to hear how proud you are of him. Come over here and you can talk into my mic. Just real quick. Sorry, Jayden.
You're all good.
This is too good.
I'm very proud, proud of him, the athlete, the man you guys see, and, you always need your mamas around, so.
That's right.
Are you here every day, Kat?
No.
Not every day.
Trust me, they'll tell you when I'm here.
You are a god at LSU. Why would you take your standing where you are and take all the fans, the current coaches, administration, the alum, everyone who was ever a student when you were there, and urinate on them?
His mom has been unbelievable. She did a great job raising an unbelievable young man who's incredibly gifted, stays out of trouble, seems like a great young man. The issue is, she's now overstepped her bounds in a lot of different areas.
You were very honest about protecting him. You said predators, also protecting him from women who can be predators.
I want Jayden to date. I don't want everybody to say I'm putting it on record. My son can date. He can live freely, makes his own decisions.
I know he's my man. He's all in my hands.
But at some point, you become a grown-up. And you have to tell, and this is where I think there has to be an uncomfortable conversation with Jayden and his mom to be like, Mom, I got this. Just step aside. And I get that, she helps represent him and it's part of the team and management and all of this. But over the course of history, a lot of these relationships don't end up well.
However, the relationship we have, he does value my opinion because, when my kids were little, I did a lot for them. So, and my kids saw that. My father, my background, I worked too hard to allow anybody at any moment to come in and just, take it away.
You ask why, 'cause he's mine.
Why would you piss away all the great will you earned? You're now dead to LSU.
So I have a view of what I feel a good person is. And, but my son is 24 and he does have to go through things and he has to learn on his own. And, he's a great kid.
I want him to appreciate his mom, but at some point, I think he has to step in and kind of be the grown-up and become a man of his own instead of being kind of a mama's boy.
He's a great kid.
He's a great kid.
You've been with him one night and now he's coming home.
Via Dr. Hasan Johnson. The son husband is her biological offspring. The husband's son is her disposable partner. He provides companionship, sex, and biological material. She only truly values one and relishes her control of both, even to an abusive extent.
So you mean to tell me you in this house and you fixed you something to eat, you ain't fixed me nothing to eat, you left these dishes in the sink, eating the food that I bought, and you ain't fixed me nothing to eat, and I gotta go to work?
Bro, shit, alright, bro.
I gotta go to work. You ain't got no job. You don't do shit around here, but you wanna come here and up my shit. You wanna don't even wash the dishes, and you eat, and you ain't fix me nothing to eat. You know what? I'm tired of this.
Bro, chill out, bro.
I'm so fucking tired of
Bro,
this.
chill out, bro. You asleep, bro.
It does not matter. You could have woke me up and asked me did I want something to eat. You know I have to go to work.
Bro,
You know
you
what?
doing
This
too much
is your
right now.
last fucking straw. This
What
is
you
your
mean my last
with
straw?
me.
What you mean my last straw?
I am tired of your shit. I'm tired of it. You know what?
Bro. Bro, what the f, bro?
You ain't eating shit now.
What is the Matrix? Control.
People in here. I have 10,000 people in here. Why are you taking my stuff? Why are you taking my stuff? I'm not doing anything. I have 10,000 people in. Why are you in the camera? I have 10,000 people in here. They just raided me. Why are you taking my stuff? Mama, why are you taking my... Mama, stop. Why? Because I'm trying to stream. So you can call the police because I'm streaming. I have 10,000 people in here watching. Come here, Mom. Mom, come here. You gotta come here. You got to, man. 800K.
Boy, I'm doing a recording. Congratulations.
800K.
All right, congratulations.
What? Just a congratulations.
I gotta do my own job.
I just got raided. What are you doing? So I have to get out because I'm streaming to. I am. I literally just got raided. I can't just have. I'm not doing. Can I not stay on for like 5 minutes?
Get off.
I am, but you didn't have to take my stuff. I'm on stream. I just said I was getting off. Hurry up.
Mom, come on. You know what, bro? Fuck this shit. I'm out. You know, I'm about to tell you some real shit. Like, I'm really, you know what? I'm fucking tired of this shit. I can't.
Why are you getting?
You're not realizing you're 18 now.
Bro, I'm on.
They're all watching you while laying in a bed, and you finna get kicked out, and you're worried about this. Like, at one point, you gotta just.
All right, bro. Okay. All right. I'm never gonna get this opportunity again, bro. All right.
So now my mom wanna come off the internet now. My mom wanna come off the internet while I'm sitting here on YouTube doing what I love to do. Why you cut off the internet?
Quit cussing. You know why? I asked you to quit cussing.
What do you mean? What am I doing?
You keep your fucking attitude.
I don't have an attitude every time. This happens to be the only time that I actually blew up that somebody jumped. What have I done wrong? I actually want to know. Besides the game, what did I do wrong today? I would love to know. Not trying to be disrespectful. I would really love to know. Okay, you don't have to care about me. Last time I checked, none of y'all did. I don't care.
Hello?
Yeah.
I just wanted to say happy Mother's Day, Mom, and I love you so much.
I have 10,000 people in. Why are you in the camera? I have 10,000 people in here. They just raided me. Move.
Get out of my house.
Love you though, son. I love you. I love you, son.
I love you too.
Y'all take care of y'all. Get some rest. Sleep good. See y'all next time. Mama speed out. Grandma speed out. Sister speed out.
Bye-bye.
We love you, Junior.
Bye-bye.
Hey,
man, chill.
Will you chill?
Stop.
I mean it. No, you stop. Stop with people like that. Cut it out.
Okay. Okay.
What the f*** you doing? Shut the f*** up. You're not welcome anymore. Get out. Come on.
I didn't cuss. I didn't cuss.
I don't care. Be quiet.
Okay.
I know we gotta stream every Friday.
99
It's
cents.
Friday, baby. Thank God it's Friday, baby.
I have 10,000 people in. Why are you in the camera? I have 10,000 people in here. They just raided me.
My mama don't love me, bro. Mama, you don't even love me, bro, bro. My own fucking mama don't love me.
Move! Get out of my house.
For a very long time, I will be officially, for the first time in my life, I'll be moving out of my mother. And I'll be living on my own. For the first time in my life. So this for me, this is a very big thing for me, you know, because I've been living with my mother for a very, very, very long time.
I'm glad my husband is fucking gone. I'm glad he's gone. And I think more of us need to just say that out loud. I'm glad that mother is gone. Right? Because here's how I was feeling in the relationship. I'm 53. My ex is now 66. So we were 13, 14 years apart.
A trend that you were tired of seeing.
I'm tired of seeing men breathe.
Why do they keep doing that?
I don't know. Like, go away. You're getting on our nerves.
When we entered this relationship, I played a role. I played the good girlfriend role. I played the good woman role. When I would notice that things didn't seem reciprocal or just seemed a little off, but mainly it came back to reciprocation. And so I'll give you very clear examples. I adored him. He was fun. He was funny. But as it turns out, he actually wasn't funny or fun. He was wearing a mask.
At face value, this seems like your run-of-the-mill video from social media, but there are two things that stick out about this video for me. The first one is when she says her age. She's essentially saying, I am grandmother age and I have these kinds of ideals. And then, of course, she accuses her ex-husband of putting on a mask when she herself said in the video she put on a mask with her husband, pretending that she liked him and she was the nice girlfriend, and then she took the mask off, but she's angry at him for doing what she did. And so that kind of logic is what grandmothers are essentially saying to their daughters. And what kind of relationship would this kind of woman have with any man in her life? That would include her son. And the conclusion is, I need to control him because he is something that is mine. I own him, and any success he has belongs to me. Otherwise, he is not allowed to exist as he wants to be, as his own self, because as a man, that's just simply toxic.
The greatest gift a parent, a mom can give their child, not protection, it's trust. So that's my question right now. Is Regina Jackson doing what any loving mother would do? Protecting her son in an unforgiving world? Or is there a point when protecting your child becomes preventing your child from learning how to protect himself? Jayden Daniels is 24. He's not a little boy anymore. He's a man. And maybe it's time to let him be one.
I don't think any of us thought when we were watching Video Soul with Donnie Simpson that the song He's Mine by Moke and Steph would end up becoming a son-husband song. But in 2026, where there are more single women in their 40s, 50s, and 60s than probably ever before, and there are going to be more, you can just have your kids and not really have the traditional kind of long-lasting relationship, and then you start seeing this kind of emotional creep where these feelings that you would have shared with an equal or someone that you were married to begin to seep around your kids, and in this case, your son. When we talk about this emotional creep, this is a good example of it. If Jayden Daniels at 24 years old sitting next to a 19, 20-year-old Juju Watkins, both who have a very prominent social status and have something to lose if something goes down, are talking to each other, I'm not exactly sure why the mother feels a need to intervene, much less wedge herself between the two of them, but there she is. And the obvious question is, where is her love interest? And, well, if you have grown up in an environment that has demonized most men, then you find a substitute man, which is her son. And it's not a love that's one-to-one. It's a, I own you, type of quote unquote love to where your mother / agent / manager / center of your earth / the one you exalt highest in all of life tells you need to call your alma mater and tell them to cease and desist letting people wear your college number, something that even Joe Burrow didn't do, and he won a championship there. You do it. And when you do that, you basically wear out welcome at your alma mater. I'm not sure if he graduated, maybe he did, but he played there 1 year, but now that 1 year is going to be so easily forgotten. He didn't win a national title. He just won a Heisman, which I can't say just, but the people in LSU are going to say, listen, man, you were here 1 year. You had a personal award. You didn't win a national title. Like, you are not that important to us. So broadcasting, being on the sideline, being a coach, those are options that are going to disappear. Not to mention the fact that he doesn't understand that Robert Griffith III could tell him your career can be very short, even if you did win a Heisman. So don't burn any extra bridges if you don't have to. But it's easier to burn a bridge that you didn't have to walk across yourself. And mom can burn it because she wasn't the one dodging the tackles. He was.
And you speak to the importance of having a black father in a black household.
Yeah, man.
Even if he's not there on a daily basis, but he makes sure that he checks in and then make sure everything flows smoothly.
Yeah, I think that this is the best example I could give you about black fathers, right? Black fathers are like a really good defensive back.
I think it's clear that we're in a different era now where there's a new generation of young kids that are basically looking at the relationships around them and saying, something is not right here. I'm not getting the full picture. Because if they see that their parents can't stay together and they basically stay with their mother and they have a very tumultuous relationship with the mother, but then when they find a way to get successful, all of a sudden it's, I was the one that was here raising you. Even if I was not pleasant with you, you should still give me some money. Then the natural question is going to be, well, what happened to my father? Why couldn't he be here? And I'm sure that that's something that Nitro is asking himself just this minute. I live with my mom. She threatens to kick me out every so often. The same with IShowspeed when he was living with his mother. And then all of a sudden, when he finds success, he's going to have a whole bunch of new people show up in his life. But he's also going to have his mother show up and say, well, you know, I'm the one that raised you and I'm the one that gave you a place to stay. You owe me. Then you're going to have a whole generation of young men saying, we have to reevaluate everything that we were told, because quite simply put, I don't think I could trust what I was told about my father without going to the source. And what we know is that having a good father, a good black father that cares, is irreplaceable.
Black fathers are like a really good defensive back. You know what I'm saying? I say that because like when you got a cornerback or a safety out here that's so good and their hands is so good, they catch everything. Don't nothing get past them. Or they gonna deliver that big hit. Don't nothing get past them. The other quarterback, motherfucker won't even throw him the ball. Mm-hmm. And that's what having a father is. Like, they won't even try you. All the shit that your dad do for you, you not gonna see it. Like, the insurance for this and fixing this, and we money was tight, but he done did this, and this, stayed out all night. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. Like, real pain. Yeah. Like, and he ain't gonna let you feel none of it.
What is the Matrix? Control.
I think we're on the verge of a new math being calculated in mass. There are a couple of generations of us who have seen basically the idea of marriage become, you get married for 5-10 years, you have a couple of kids, and then you fight over the kids, and then there's a transfer of wealth, or someone is making payments, and the kids basically get halfway through elementary school, and they're saying, I don't really understand what this big deal is about family, because my parents switch mates so often, and if you're with the mother, probably they're seeing their mother switch mates, and they're asking themselves, what's to all of this, and where's dad? And then the other side of it, dad is waiting until you turn into an adult so he could tell you his side of the story. And what you're seeing with streamers like Nitro and IShowspeed is that that second half of the story is written after they get a chance to move away from their mother, who basically plants a stake in them and say they own them. And for someone like Jayden Daniels, who knows what's going to end up happening to him? Because he's going to have to take some hard lumps of knowing how to deal with other men in a way that men respect. He clearly hasn't gotten that lesson yet because he's doing things that are emotional. Why would you cut off your teammates at LSU and all of those possible opportunities? Why would you have your mother be your agent when she can't go into the room with other agents and relate with them in a way that basically is going to make her client, her son, feels like he belongs? What's going to end up happening, unfortunately, is that she's going to try and protect him and restrict him, and he's going to end up having an abnormal adult existence, and maybe some time down the road he's going to end up resenting her because he's going to feel that she cheated him out of having a normal life. Now, is that fair? No, it's not. Is it all her fault? Not really, because she's grown up in an environment that's basically said men aren't good for anything. I can do what a man can do. Men and women are interchangeable, so I'll just do a man's job, not understanding how men actually work and what men actually respect. And for the men growing up and they finally get to be with their fathers and hear their father's side of the story, then they get it. This idea that your child, your son belongs to you is not the way that men work. Men prepare children for the world, and then they go into the world and fly and make their best of it. Women want to hold on to their children for dear life into perpetuity. If you don't have a relationship at home with a person you love, then you transfer that love to your children, in this case, your son. And I can't imagine anything that's more toxic than clipping the wings of your son that's getting ready to fly. Thanks for watching. Like, subscribe, comment below. I'll catch you next video. Take care, guys.